You don't feel poor because you don't earn enough. You feel poor because of how your brain was trained to think about money. Most people will never escape this trap, not because they're lazy, not because they lack opportunities, but because they're stuck in a silent mindset that keeps them broke even when money shows up. And the scariest part? It feels responsible. It feels safe. But it's quietly destroying your financial future. This is the scarcity mindset trap, and once you see it, you'll realize how many of your money decisions were never really yours. At first, scarcity sounds logical. Don't spend too much. Save for emergencies. Be careful, money is hard to replace. These ideas are repeated so often that they become beliefs. And beliefs shape behavior. Here's how it starts. You grow up hearing that money is limited. That jobs are hard to get. That rich people are lucky, dishonest, or just born different. So your brain learns one rule: hold on tightly to what you have. That rule feels smart, until it starts costing you more than it saves. Because scarcity doesn't make you careful. It makes you afraid. Afraid to invest. Afraid to learn new skills. Afraid to take opportunities that don't guarantee immediate safety. Scarcity trains you to ask the wrong question. Instead of asking, "How can I grow this money?" you ask, "How do I avoid losing it?" And that single shift changes everything. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. People with a scarcity mindset often think they're disciplined. They're proud of skipping opportunities. Proud of playing safe. Proud of not being reckless. But look closely at what actually happens. They delay starting businesses because the timing isn't right. They avoid investing because they might lose money. They underprice their skills because something is better than nothing. And slowly, year after year, they stay exactly where they started. Not broke enough to panic. Not free enough to escape. But here's the real trap nobody talks about. Scarcity doesn't just affect money. It rewires how you see the world. When you believe resources are limited, you start competing instead of creating. You see other people's wins as threats. You hesitate to share information, connections, or value, because deep down, you think there isn't enough to go around. That mindset keeps you small. And what's worse, it becomes self-fulfilling. Because money avoids fearful hands. Think about it. Would you trust large opportunities to someone who's terrified of losing? Would you give responsibility to someone who freezes under pressure? No, the same is true with wealth. Money flows toward people who are calm around it. People who think in systems, not emergencies. Now compare that with the abundance mindset, and no, this is not motivational nonsense. Abundance doesn't mean reckless spending. It doesn't mean ignoring risks. It means understanding one brutal truth: money is not scarce. Opportunities are abundant, but awareness is not. People with abundance thinking still budget. They still plan. But when a decision comes, they think differently. Instead of asking, "What if this fails?" they ask, "What does this teach me if it succeeds or fails?" Instead of hoarding cash, they invest in skills, leverage, and long-term growth. They understand that losing money is temporary, but losing confidence and time is far more expensive. Here's a powerful example. Two people earn the same income. Person A saves aggressively but never invests in learning. Never improves income. Never takes calculated risks. Person B spends money on skills, mentorship, and exposure. They fail a few times. Lose some money. But gain knowledge and confidence. 10 years later, Person A feels stuck. Person B looks lucky, but luck had nothing to do with it. Scarcity builds walls. Abundance builds paths. And here's the harsh part: scarcity is often inherited, not chosen. If you were raised in survival mode, your nervous system learned to prioritize safety over growth. So even when opportunity appears, your body reacts with fear instead of excitement. That's not your fault. But staying there is your responsibility. The escape from scarcity doesn't start with earning more money. It starts with changing how you interpret risk. Instead of seeing risk as danger, start seeing it as tuition. Money spent learning how to earn more money is not an expense, it's leverage. Instead of saying, "I can't afford this," ask, "How can I afford this without destroying myself?" That question alone opens doors your old thinking never allowed. And one final truth most people never realize: the scarcity mindset is incredibly expensive. It costs you missed opportunities. It costs you time. It costs you confidence. And eventually, it costs you freedom. The goal isn't to be careless. The goal is to stop living in fear of loss and start thinking in terms of growth. Because wealth isn't about how much you save. It's about how you think when opportunities knock, and whether your fear answers the door before you do. If you enjoy breaking down the hidden psychology behind money, success, and freedom, subscribe. This is where we talk about the truths most people never hear, until it's too late.